Sonic 2, Gotta Go Fast.
Sonic 2, you guessed it, the follow-up to...
Sonic!
This one sees the return of Dr. Robotnik.
Thank God. And the introduction of Knuckles and Miles Bennett Dyson and some other characters. Can Sonic save the day with the help of his new friends? Blah blah blah.
Oh, g'day mate.
G'day, mate.
How you doing?
Good.
You good?
Sonic review.
That's right, we gotta be fast.
Gotta
eh?
go fast.
Okay, I understand.
Go.
Well, yeah?
Go. Go. Go.
Yeah, I thought the special effects were pretty good, but that's what I would expect of a big budget movie. Go!
Bingo forecourt.
Things I liked. Jim Carrey was good as Dr. Robotnik.
He was excellent, eh? The proper moustache.
So that was me listing all the things that I liked.
Well, I beg to differ.
What about his subordinate? That guy was pretty good.
It was okay.
Getting a feeling you didn't like this movie very much.
It was alright. It was a
Alright.
kids movie.
Alright.
Pretty average all around.
Took my kids to it, they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
They enjoyed it. It's probably 4 kids then, probably.
Yes.
All day.
Robotnik was excellent. Whenever he wasn't on screen, I was basically waiting for him to return. Robotnik's assistant and the dumb cop were kind of both handled similarly in that they're sort of very strangely behaving people who were just in here to fill in some time, I guess. I felt the movie would have been a lot better if it was just Robotnik and his assistant perhaps, and just Sonic and those characters. There were far too many humans that weren't related to Sonic in the film.
Yeah, I think Robotnik's subordinate you could probably understand if you even if you hadn't seen the first film, but that secondary cop turning up and acting the way he did, if you hadn't seen the first film, you'd be mightily confused.
I got angry at a subplot in this.
Angry.
Yeah, there's a wedding thing. The movie threatened to switch over to 2 different characters and follow them. And it was sort of like, Sonic says, I'm off to save the day, and he leaves, and then we don't follow him. And it was like, you got Robotnik, you got Jim Carrey hamming it up, you got all these reasonably cool characters that are interesting. Why are we following these people? And why is this going for like 20 minutes? It felt wholly unnecessary.
I agree, there was definitely a shoehorn in a human story element to this. Didn't need to be there, I felt.
Who cares?
And why are they trying to help Sonic? I mean, he can like stop time. These people are just like run-of-the-mill humans. Well, you couldn't have had all of the actors and crew get a free stay at a resort if you didn't have that scene written in where you're at a resort. Hawaii, 4 Seasons, I think that's where it was. I think it got a mention. I think it might have gotten a mention. Possibly it might have gotten a mention. I'm pretty sure it didn't get a mention. I think it might have gotten a mention. Possibly it might have gotten a mention. I'm pretty sure it didn't get a mention. I think it might have gotten a mention. Possibly it might have gotten a mention. I'm pretty sure it didn't get a mention.
We are 4 Seasons. We are for people who crave more. The curious.
I didn't really like the fact that Tom was the punching bag of all in the movie. Yeah. If anyone needed to be mean to somebody, it was to Tom.
You're a dick.
Okay.
Heavy-handed messaging. So we can do this, guys, as a family. We can do it together. We can do it as a family.
As a family.
As a family.
You do it as a family.
As a family.
As a...
You can do better.
Sonic's overpowered. So every time he was like, oh, we're in Siberia, we're not going to make it to shelter in time. I was like, just run past him. Just run. Because he's just walking. Just run.
But there was a tense scene where he had to run across the ocean and he looks like he hits a wave and blacks out, but then he wakes up just on the beach he needed to be at. So
Okay.
is Robotnik not attacking Sonic with more water-based weapons? Water. I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah.
I'm just some idiot standing in a dressing gown.
Okay.
Sonic definitely had like a Superman complex where he just turns up and wins the day, and that's why I've dressed up like Sonic today.
Okay.
Wasn't
Still,
okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Marathoner. Ooh, hits the wall.
There's like cartoon character adults, which is Robotnik, Robotnik's assistant, and the dumb cop. And then there's normal world adults, which is Cyclops and the wedding people. Those people all talk to you like you're kindergartners. All the way they speak is all very teachery, and I didn't like that. It's sort of like just children can understand adults talking normally. It's not like when you were a kid and your dad was talking to another dad. You were like, what are they saying? You were able to understand it.
The other adults were going along with the story just as interesting and necessary as that acting.
Yeah, but way more like, how are you doing, Sonic? Are you okay? So like, yeah, I'm fine. You can see that Sonic can talk like a normal person. He doesn't need you to like speak to him like he's a dog.
It's just shut up,
Alright.
cheeky.
Cheeky. Random Pantera appearance in the soundtrack. Didn't expect to see that in a Sonic film.
I thought there was a convenient bit of writing for this movie was Tails' gadget pouch. It's just anything. It's the anything pouch.
Yeah.
It'll save the day. Reach in, you'll pull out whatever you need.
He can make hundreds of clones all at once without telling anyone he can do it. So it's like, what's happening? Oh, it's him.
That's legitimately in the game though.
Okay.
Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time.
Another thing about Tails is that 80% of his dialogue is telling Sonic that he's awesome. You are the greatest hero in the universe. I came here because I saw you be the best hero in the universe. Now that I'm here, I can help the greatest hero in the universe.
Let me comb you, Sonic. Remember that bit?
I'm combing the greatest hero in the universe. And Sonic's sitting there going, I'm not sure I can do this. Then sometimes he's like, I can easily do this. What's going on with this guy?
There were no stakes.
Coach Michael is up and...
Here we are anyway at the end of the second one, and there's a little thing at the end of the movie that seems to totally heavily suggest there's going to be a third movie. But then you get Jim Carrey retiring.
I'm retiring.
So out of the 15 people who are watching this, I hope the makers of the next one, if you're one of them, make Robotnik a big fat guy in a prosthetic suit. You can barely see who it is. It could be, they could act like Jim Carrey, but they could be gigantic fat Robotnik.
Yeah.
Do it.
Overall, I liked Sonic and Friends, and the rest of it was kind of blah. But, you know, I'm an old man.
It's killing it at the box office. So yeah, what do you know? What do I know?
If you got children, they probably like it, but if you're gonna go in as an adult by yourself, show us your friends and micro penis.
When I went and saw this with the kids, there was a man on his own watching this. And he had a lot of snacks.
Trying to tempt in the children.
He was the king ring-a-ding of
Heck,
ding-dongs.
You want some lollies, kid?
Time to beat.
Guys what about this? Check it out, it's brilliant. Sonic has rings, right? How about wedding ring? Right?
That is magnificent.
It has a ring to it.
Your genius precedes you.
Yeah. Yes. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.